right, it's gonna be a short one. It's a short trip to the ER. I know no one's in here right now, and that's okay. I'm just gonna say it, and you guys can watch it. I'm headed to the ER. My left shoulder is still bugging me, but my right thumb from those torture cuffs has been numb, and I was denied medical treatment at the jail because they don't have any doctors over the weekend. So um, I'm headed to the hospital right now to go get it checked out. I just went to the bathroom and went to go wash my hands, and my whole thumb's numb. It's still swollen. I still got marks from the handcuffs, and I was removed from handcuffs on Friday. So yeah, it hurts. It's numb and swollen and tender in there. What's up, Heather? So let's go get this addressed. I did make complaint with the fire department and discuss it. I mean, so they would document it so they could see it. I did talk to the nurses at the jail and asked them to document it, and they said they can't do anything until a doctor comes in, and that wasn't until Monday, and I was released Monday. So I got no love for it. I mean, hell, it took them 7-8 hours or whatever it was to give me my meds, and then it was a bit of a battle. I haven't even got my meds back from the jail. I sat there for several hours waiting to get my meds back, and this lane, and they said, well, they're on the cart to be distributed, so you gotta wait. I'm like, why? They never gave me my meds to begin with, because I'm a moron, and I put my new meds in my old bottle. So yeah, so they still have my meds, which has got to be addressed. I'm gonna go back down there tomorrow and try to get them. They should have them ready for me by tomorrow, I would imagine, 20 hours later, whatever it is. Yeah, they received the meds, but what I did was every time I'd get a new bottle, I'd have a few left in my old bottle. So I would pour the new ones into the old bottle. After a couple of years, they're expired, the bottom. So the fact that I wasn't able to get my med was on after the initial, insulin injection, which, by the way, the fire department, when they came and seen me, because I requested medical, people on the phone also requested medical through phone calls and stuff. They said that I need to get treatment for this pretty soon, and Officer Peters said, well, he won't be here long, and I doubt he'll be at county very long, knowing damn well that they had those warrants they were messing around with. So I finally got spent several hours down in the bullpen, and finally got up to a room. And in that room, we're waiting for medical to come around, and they weren't able to come around because it's already past the time for them to do their sweep. But thankfully, they were able to get me some treatment, so I was able to work that down. But the first person to actually help me out was a CO down in intake, and this CO, I said, hey, look, I can't get my meds, my sugar's high as hell, I need to flush my system, can you give me some water? And the first CO goes, there's water back there. I'm like, I tried that, it tastes nasty, it's disgusting, it's green residue all over it, it's right on top of the crapper, like you have to lean over the crapper to get it, so it's got fecal matter all over it. So this other CO, she heard and was a human being. I greatly appreciate her bringing in her bringing in some water so I could flush my system out. So it's greatly appreciated that there are several COs there that are actually kind human beings, and I was able to see that. I really want to not be an a-hole about the situation with what happened at the jail, but there's so much wrong at that place that it has to be addressed. I'm gonna quick shout out to the chat. Thank you for the super chat, Wolfie. I appreciate it, brother. Toe, thanks for calling, Mom. Got some, I got something coming for you. You know that. Keebler, Liz, everyone in chat, I appreciate you guys. I'm trying to read chat as I can now that I'm parked. Here we go. What's up, Graylin? How you doing, man? Let's see what all we got here. Yeah, man, Graylin, I got arrested Friday on a live. I got the sergeant saying that I did nothing wrong. And when I called him on, I said, well, fine, then release me and I won't sue you. And he just shut the door and walked away. This is after getting roughed up. I went in Friday and I got arrested at 11:30. They threw some BS warrants on me after I was detained to hold me over the weekend. I got out right around 2:15 or 2:30, roughly. That's a close guesstimate. It's about when I got out. But then I had to wait for my meds because, I need my medication. I'm diabetic and I got some other stuff, migraines and other stuff going on. So had to deal with all that. They still haven't got me my meds. It says it's going to take a few hours, basically. Wouldn't let my 4 or 5-year-old niece go to the bathroom. Said, well, take her somewhere else and go to the bathroom. Okay, come on, man. That's ridiculous. I've been inside there before. I've recorded inside that place. There's a bathroom right inside. It's open to the public, so why not? So it's time to start fixing these kinds of situations. I mean, like, it's hard to do this one-handed, but you can't see. It's kind of hard. I can't do this one-handed, but so the side of my thumb that you can see all the way down to the bottom knuckle, I've got nerve damage in my left side, and I know what it feels like when the nerves compressed or jacked up. I've got nerve damage in my neck as well, and that's what it feels like. And just to the touch, it hurts like hell. Feels really weird. It's very tender. I still have cuff marks, so I get to go to the hospital. I waited for everyone to go to bed. What's up, big man? My wife just went to bed, and I was going to come in the morning, but it's bothering me too much. Like, I went to the bathroom and just to try to wash my hands and use my hand. It was an issue. So I want to check into the hospital right now. I'm walking. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man. I'm walking the doors right now. I'm not going to record in there because it's time for all kinds of information to be given out. Yeah, that Keebler, that was interesting. I was just looking into that. I'm kind of curious. So thanks, Banana. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. It really makes me feel good that you guys were here to help support my family, my mom, and my wife and kids. What's up, D? It really does. I don't expect to get much. Yeah, the injury is due to the handcuffs. I'll be in Discord. I had to download it. I'm on a new phone. I'll have to exactly. I'm gonna have exactly Jody. What's up, Jody? I'm gonna get into Discord in a little bit. I gotta download the app again. So it's gonna. I mean, there's some lighting. Let me see if I can turn the camera on. So I don't know if you can see. It's kind of hard to see, but can you see the red mark at the wrist fold? It looks like a wrist fold, but it's not. It's actually the red mark. You can still see it from the cuffs. It's not focusing. Dang it, camera. See that that light red line? You can still see it here. It's light red here, but it's a lot more prominent when you're here in person. Well, focus in, you stupid thing. Anyways, but yeah, it's the bottom of the thumb up to the top, all the way along the side. So it's definitely a pinched nerve in there. So I will, yeah, exactly. So I will definitely be updating you guys when I get out of here. I'll go live again. I'll hop into Discord when I get a chance. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Great, Lynn. I'm going to get with you. I'm not done trying to help you. So let me help, brother. Let me help. We'll talk some more. All right. Tanya, just spreading the message of what's going on is enough. And, if it's pennies and that's what you got, I don't need it. If you need to take care of yourself, just spread the message, spread the word so we can get this corruption ended. I appreciate you doing that. I really do. I'm actually definitely going to talk to them about adult protective services and the medical negligence, because there was a guy. Okay, look. There was a guy in there that was detoxing from fentanyl, throwing up while he's sleeping, and we took more care of this guy than anyone in that jail. The COs took him off of his floor bunk, put him on the floor so he wouldn't roll off and get hurt. But he was just shaking uncontrollably, vomiting, hadn't eaten in like 3 days. It's bad. It was bad. I mean, everyone in there is like, I called myself multiple times and speak. This dude needs help. Get him extra sheets. They end up, bringing a plastic bag in. The COs were kind of not able to do much because there was no room in medical. I mean, they can only do so much. It's ridiculous what this guy had to go through. And then they tried sending him to court, shaking, not being able to focus, still nauseous, still throwing up. And they tried sending him to court. I'm going to look and see if he, I know his name. I'm going to look and see if he actually had court. And if he had court in that condition, that's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, absolutely atrocious that they would have someone in this kind of medical condition in court. So I'm going to find out. I know his name. When I get done here, I'm going to look into it. And this part two, I got, guys, the information I got in this place is ridiculous. I was able to look a couple things up and verify what some people told me. It is absolutely disgusting what happened. So I'm going to walk in here, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Exactly, Heather. Exactly. I appreciate it. What the heck is that one? Stranger to any. Okay. All right. I'll call you stranger. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to get in here and I'll a little bit. Thanks. Take care of yourself and each other.